Fun fact about this song, when I was recording it, I was healing from a lost voice, and it was taking a really long time for my voice to heal because I had just kept talking and not really giving it time to heal. And when the time came to record, I wasn't at full capacity, but I was like, you know what, I did this to myself, so let me just get it over with. And that's why in the song I do a lot of whisper singing, because I had to sing that way because I didn't have my voice all the way complete. But I like the way it came out, and it feels really weird singing the verses without a partially lost voice, but it is what it is. Take a trip down memory lane. Nothing ever really stays the same. Did I really feel what I felt? Or did I lose some of the cards I was dealt? So this first verse is talking about me thinking back on my childhood. And it happened to me one time where I had said something and I was like, oh, do you guys remember when I did this, 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 and this? And my sister turned to me and she was like, that wasn't you, that was me. And so I was like, well, what did I do? What was I doing back then? And I have a lot of parts of my childhood are kind of like that, where I can't really remember them. And then the parts that I do remember, I'm not even sure anymore if they're actually my memories or if my brain is just replacing like myself with my sister for some reason. And so that's basically what that part of the verse is talking about. I'm twisted, I'm tripping, I can't see with my vision. It's tainted, can't explain it. I've taken bliss for granted. So this line is kind of a reference to the Bible, to where it says like you walk by faith and not by sight. And it's kind of implying that every time I try to see something with my own eyes, I get twisted and tripped up, and it doesn't work out because I'm trying to see with my own eyes. It's tainted, can't explain it, I've taken bliss for granted is kind of saying like I know something's off, but I can't really put my finger on it. And the part where I say I've taken bliss for granted is talking about when I was a child. I didn't have to think all of these thoughts. Like I was just kind of minding my business, doing whatever. And it's just kind of like saying I kind of wish I could go back and be in that mind space again of where everything wasn't so overwhelming to me. Wake me up, somebody, tell me this is all a dream. When did it get so tough to do the right thing for me? These lyrics kind of mean exactly what they say. Like, why is it so hard for me to make the right choice for myself? I'll get into situations where something will be happening to me, and then I'll put on my Ashley goggles and I'll be like, no, they're not trying to hurt me. And I'll just have too much compassion for them. I'll be too lenient towards the person, and I'll just get into a situation that I don't need to be in. But if it's somebody else, like if it was my sister getting into a situation, I'd be able to quickly shut it down and be like, no, you don't need to be doing that. But for myself, I put the Ashley goggles on. Like I said, I try to see with my own vision. It twists me up, and it's just like I can't make the right decision for myself for some reason, and I'm just like, why? High key, like sky key, my psyche just might be against me or for me. I can't trust what I think. You know, like when people say like low key, high key, I'm basically just saying high key and then like sky key, like the highest high key, like it's definitely absolute. My psyche, my brain just might be. And I'm saying against me or for me because I'm like, I can't tell if it's trying to protect me or if it's just trying to protect everybody else's feelings and just disregard me. And so that's where I'm like, this up here is kind of messing me up. I gotta get out of my head, you know? 'Cause it's cold blue and all the oxygen isn't getting through. My own downfall I am. Code blue, if you did not know, is a hospital term for a medical emergency. I believe it's usually when somebody's in cardiac arrest and you have to do like CPR and stuff. And so I used that term code blue because I realized that for myself, I could be going through an emotional emergency and I would not get the help that I need. I would just allow myself to keep going through that thing and just have, like I said, the Ashley goggles on and be like, this is fine. Everybody else is doing the right thing. I'm just in the wrong headspace. The problem is me, which is actually not okay. I just was not making good choices for myself, not putting myself in good situations, and I was basically my own downfall. Sweet, just like ice cream, sensitive like bear tea, high key like sky key, addicting just like daydreams. Everything seems fine, like sweet, just like ice cream, but on the inside, it's not fine. You know, like when you bite into ice cream and it gets on your teeth and it like hurts, that's how it feels on the inside. It's like this on the outside, like, yeah. But on the inside, I'm like, oh my gosh, they really hurt my feelings. But I just allow it to keep happening because I feel like I just need to get over myself. Addicting just like daydreams, it's like kind of saying like, it's easy to get addicted to shutting yourself down and to not allowing yourself to feel the things that you need to feel because it's just easier. It's easier to deal with, but at the same time, it's not that easy to deal with because you're just hurting yourself and allowing yourself to be hurt. So kind of like having an actual addiction. It's easy and it feels good and it feels nice at the time, but the long-term effects are not good. Can't catch up to the idea of who they want to see. My mind's fogged up, yet I continue pretending. I'm kind of like taking off the Ashley goggles and I'm like, something isn't right here. Like I am actually not okay with everything that's happening, with the way that I'm being treated, with the situations that I allow myself to be in. But it's like I'm already so deep into it, everybody kind of already has this vision of me, and so it was kind of hard to like, you know, but I'm still pretending that everything is fine because everybody else seems to say that everything is fine. And so maybe I'm, again, just gaslighting myself. Maybe I'm the one who's like off. 'Cause it's cold blue when it comes to you, and I don't try to control it. So that's what the song was about. It was about me being in a bad mental space and allowing myself to be in spaces that I did not need to be in. They were just not good for me. I was in relationships, friendships that were not good for me because I just felt like I needed to be there for whatever reason. I can't even give you an explanation. It was literally just me gaslighting myself, being like, oh yeah, you're not mad. Oh, they're not being rude to you. That's just in your head. You're just over dramatic. And so that's where the song came from. And I'm not like that anymore. So yeah, but if you're in that space, you're not alone. And look at me. I made it through. We got this, guys. Have a great day. Bye. Just talking about how like on the outside, it's all like, oh yes. But on the inside, you're like tearing yourself up. Well, I am, because I wrote it. I'm done with that part. Maybe I'm the one who's like off, because nobody else is saying anything, you know? But I guess it just means that I'm a really good actress, and they just didn't know. But, not to say that it's a good thing, but yeah.